How many people never tried Atomy products yet? Yet. Okay, so everybody tried it, right? Now, I want to talk about money. Is that okay?
Definitely.
Is it good?
Yes.
Do you love to talk about money? Yeah, that's what I'm here for. Because money was the biggest motivation for me when I get started with this business. Why? Because I had no money at the time. If you don't have money, money becomes everything in your life. Some people. I'm a Christian too, and I go to my church and I talk about business. They say, "Oh, Jason, why are you talking about money, money, money?" But maybe they don't understand. They have enough money, and I don't have at all. So when you don't have any money, money becomes like a life. If you don't pay your rent, you're out of there. I lost my house because I couldn't pay the mortgage. I lost my house. That's how important money is. So money is very important, right? There are two different kind of income that we have, right? Number one, it's not working. No, it's off. Number one, it was on. Is it?
Why is it not working? Hang
Hold on. Okay, go to the next.
on. Okay.
Go to the next.
It won't let me do
Is it
either.
frozen?
Hang on.
Frozen? Technical difficulty, I'm sorry. I thought we start this seminar at 7 p.m. So I was relaxing in the room over there, up there. With the tank top. And I was relaxing, and all of a sudden, Katie sent me a message. We are all waiting for you. I said, for what? Do we have an extra meeting? Like a leadership meeting? I said. And then John called me, come down right now. So I said, what's going on here? And she said, no, the seminar is 1 p.m. I was like, what? I have to change it. So, okay.
Okay,
anyway.
try it now.
All right, thank you. It's working now? This thing not working?
Ah, yeah.
Maybe I should use your mouse then. Okay.
No, it's not. That's not working either.
Why?
Because it's not connected to this computer. Hang
What
on.
does that mean? So I cannot. So next. Give me the computer then.
It won't let me either.
What?
There.
Give me the computer. So is
There,
it working?
there. Here.
Okay, it's working now. So we have two different kind of income, right? One is labor income, the other one is system income. Which one would you choose?
System.
System income, definitely, because labor income is something that you could get quickly and make money right away if you get a job or if you have something, it works for you right away. But once you stop working, the income stops as well. And the thing is, we are getting older and older, right? So someday it's gonna have to stop. But system income is something that we want, but it's not easy to get. For example, we cannot sing like a Michael Jackson, we cannot dance like a Michael Jackson, we cannot write a book like a Harry Potter or Has Gone with the Wind, and we don't have, I don't know you about, but me, if you have 10 houses paid off and keep collecting the rent, that's a system income. But it's not easy to get it like that, right?
Yeah.
So while we talk about network marketing has a $200 billion revenue around the world. Is that a lot of money or not? $200 revenue is a lot of money, right?
Yes.
But if you think about it, it's not a lot of money because this $200 revenue, $200 billion revenue came from 10,000 companies around the world, 10,000 network marketing companies around the world. At the same time, one company called Walmart is doing $500 billion. So imagine, network marketing, we thought it's a very good business, but they do only $200 billion revenue around the world, while one company called Walmart is doing $500 billion. It's not a lot of money, but why we're still talking about network marketing? Because you can make a residual income by just switching the buying habit from regular store to network marketing store. Then you can make a residual income. But today, we're not just talking about network marketing company. We are here to talk about Atomy, right? Why Atomy then? Atomy is the first company gives you absolute quantity with absolute price. These are the self-contradicting words. They cannot coexist together. If it's high quality, the price is really high. If it's low quality, the price is low. If the price is low, they don't care about the quality anymore, right? They just have to lower the price. They don't care about the quality. But at the first time ever in network marketing history, we put these things together. Absolute quality with absolute price at the same time. And we call it messages. It's something that most of people can afford to buy the prestige quality products. That's why we are not targeting $200 billion market anymore. So we don't want to compete with the other network marketing company, but we want to compete with the regular market like Walmart, Amazon, Costco, BJ, Sam's Club. Right? These are the target we are getting into, right? And $30 trillion. Do you know how much that is? 32, a lot, yes. A lot. How a lot? How many people want to spend $1 million a day?
I don't think I
$1
can.
million a day. If you have, if you spend $1 million a day, you have to spend it for 82,000 years to spend $30 trillion. Spending $1 million every day. That's how much that is. There's a lot of money out there, right? So that's the market we are going into. Then why Atomy again? Atomy, if you look at the price, if you dissect the price, about 45% of the price is going into the manufacturing cost. All right, another 35% is come to us as a commission, and the company is running this company using 20% of our price. Right? For example, if you order $99 product, do you get free shipping or not?
No.
Yes, it's a free
Yeah,
shipping.
free shipping.
Now, very soon, starting from May 16, they're increasing from $99 to $150 because they cannot cover that anymore. But anyway, when you get free shipping, is it really free?
No.
The UPS does it for free. Oh, Atomy is a good company, so let's do the business for them for free. Is there such a thing like that out there? No.
No.
Somebody has to cover the price, right? That price came from this price. And the venue that we are using today is paid by the company. Did you pay this venue?
No.
Did I pay this venue? No. The company is paying for this venue. And company pay for my airplane ticket, company pay for my hotel stay here. They're all coming from here. Right? So for example, if you spend same amount of money, you get a lot of value from this company. But at the same time, if you look at other companies, their average manufacturing cost is about 10%. And they spend about 50% for making samples, making advertisement, and running stores, very expensive stores in the department store and the very high-end streets like in New York, right? They spend a lot of money for doing it, and they spend 40% of the money for their operating. So if you spend same amount of money, which company has more value for you? Atomy has more value for you. So even if you don't want to do this as a business, even if you just want to stay as a consumer only, you're still getting a lot of value by consuming these products from Atomy. All right. So if you want to become a consumer from Atomy. That makes sense already. And we talked about a great product from Jim Major talked about products, right? We have a red ginseng, right? How many people tried red ginseng before? Okay. How many people tried red ginseng from other company than Atomy? Really? Okay. Oh, really? Okay. Let me tell you, red ginseng was famous for 1,500 years from Korea. For 1,500 years, red ginseng was the #1 seller from Korea to the countries around the Korea. I don't know why, but a lot of men, they love red ginseng. I don't know why personally. But they love red ginseng from Korea for 1,500 years, right? Until recently. But recently, something is changing, selling more than red ginseng. What is that? Himoim sells more than red ginseng now. So imagine, for 1,500 years, red ginseng was a top seller from Korea. But only like 5, 7, 6 years ago, Himoim started selling more than the whole sales of red ginseng. Of course, Atomy is the best red ginseng ever. If you want to consume the red ginseng, Atomy is the best one. But Himoim starts selling more than red ginseng now. let me ask you this. Do you know how many companies manufacturing resins in Korea? Hundreds of them. Hundreds of companies are manufacturing resins. How many companies manufacturing himohim?
One.
Just one. What company is that?
Atomy.
So, if you become an Atomy member, you have the very unique product. Sales around the world, 60 million people are consuming Atomy himohim, and you cannot go wrong if you consider thinking 60 million people still consuming this himohim, even though they don't have any obligation every month. Amazing product. If you don't know anything about himohim, study more, and if you're not on himohim yet, get on to himohim. But recently, just like Jim Maja talked about noni, I don't have the slide about noni, but starting from last year, the sales of noni is skyrocketing now. Skyrocketing. We are always short of noni juice now. So time to time we have to stop. If you go to a website, it's out of stock time to time. Still, and then the manufacturing plant in Korea, they are considering making extra lanes of manufacturing noni juice. Why? Because noni juice has been famous for people for 2,000 years. For 2,000 years, noni was the famous one, and they've been using noni for medical purposes. And Atomy noni has very unique function because we got patent from US about relieving the stress. We got patent from US. So if you ever have some stress, then get on to noni juice. There's a good stress and bad stress. The acute stress is something good for you. For example, let's say there's a car rushing to you. You have an acute stress comes in, and you don't have to talk about digesting your food in your stomach. Everything stops, and that stress tells you, Jason, get away from the cars rushing, right? That's acute stress. That's a good thing. That you need it to survive. But there's a chronic stress. That's a bad thing because of the job, and the boss is yelling at you all the time because of the children, and they are always go wrong. You try to fix them, dealing with them, and then sometimes your spouse deal with a lot of that's a chronic stress. These are bad things. These are the things that you need to avoid to have a good life. But noni is, we got patent that relieves your stress from your body, especially this chronic stress. All right. Not only that, this noni juice is helping you every single cell. We have about, how many cells we have? 40 billion cells? I don't know. It's a lot of cells. So you have about 40 billion of yourself. Every cell is you, right? But noni juice is helping you the cell level. Helps you cell level. So each cell becomes healthier. So that's why recently, as soon as we launched noni juice, the sales is skyrocketing. Especially the coconut sugar is something that very healthy one. So if you are diabetics, right, you don't have to worry about taking noni juice because there's no the sugar level. It's not going up. It's not spiking. It still maintains, but it gives you all. So you don't have to worry about any sugar. It's so good. 1,440 hours of fermentation is an amazing thing. So get on noni, and a lot of groups over there. I've been making travels through the Florida. I went to Jacksonville, went to Orlando and Fort Lauderdale, and the other day I was in Pensacola, and today is my last trip for this time. But most of them are doing noni challenge. So I want to challenge you to be on challenge. Every morning and night, we have a small cup comes with it, and drink it with the cup, and then give yourself a self-survey every day. And 30 days later, you evaluate it, and most of them have a lot of amazing results. So be on the challenge and try for 30 days. I'm pretty sure you will get a big result of noni juice, okay? Okay, you can try later. Okay, not now. You have to pay attention to me now. And also we have an absolute amazing skincare set. This is not just de-aging, anti-aging I'm saying, but de-aging. What does that mean? It makes you younger. Younger. Many people ask me, Jason, how old are you? I said 39 years old. Right? I've been 39 years for many years, but still I'm 39 years old. Because it makes you younger. Right? If you do Atomy, it makes you prettier, wealthier, healthier and wealthier too. So prettier. You don't have to be prettier, but handsome, right? Keep your health and make your skin younger with a healthy look. This cosmetic does. So we don't have to talk about a lot of products in Atomy. Only those major products. Absolute skincare set, evening care set, Hemohim, Noni. These are enough products that makes you successful in Atomy. A lot of products. There are two different kinds of distribution. Number one is capitalism, and the other one is communism. Which one would you prefer?
Capitalism.
Capitalism. Yeah, of course. I don't want to go to North Korea, right? But are they perfect? No, they're not perfect. I prefer capitalism, but capitalism is not perfect either. So today I want to introduce massialism. Massialism is a combining word of mass plus capitalism, right? And let me show you in the graph. This horizontal axis is your effort. The harder you work, the more money you will be making, right? In capitalism, it goes like this. That's how capitalism works. Do you know how much Jeff Bezos is making? A lot. But how a lot? He's making $1,000 every second. So 1 hour later, he's been made $3.5 million. And he's making it 24/7. His income never stops because he's got a system generating income for him 24/7. This system never stops. People are ordering products day and night, day and night, day and night. And even my home, you know how Amazon works, right? So he's making $1,000 every second. He's making a lot of money. But at the same time, those people who works in the warehouse of Amazon, how much they are making? Not even $20 per hour. Not even, right? But can we blame on Jeff Bezos? No. That's how capitalism works. Somebody makes too much money, but somebody makes too little money. That's how capitalism works, right? Depends on who you are, depends on your ability, depends on whose parents you have, whose grandma you have, right? Depends on the situation. Somebody's making too much money, and somebody's making too little money. That's capitalism, right? But now, let's take a look at communism. Communism is like this. No matter how hard you work, your income doesn't grow. For example, let's say we have a farm out there, and we all work there at the farm, and we work day and night, and later we share the result. But we don't care who you are. We don't care how many hours you contributed. It doesn't matter. We just divide it by equally. And they are so proud, like we share everybody's effort with everyone. So that's what they are proud of. So, but if you go to North Korea, they say, everybody's equal. But problem is, everybody equally poor. That's what it is. So communism is not what we want. Now, let me show you how the massialism works. It goes like this. This curve that you see with the blue color, atomy color we say, is changing the world right now. I've been traveling around the world. Thanks to New York, I can travel, finally. Well, you know what? I went to Germany in January and stayed there for 10 days, and then I went to Spain and stayed there for 3 weeks, and then I went to UK, and then I traveled 3 cities in UK, and then I went to Korea, and then I came back. After tomorrow I'm going back home, and 3 days I'm staying home, but Thursday I go to Colombia again. Everywhere I go, I see people are very, very excited about this opportunity. Because they don't have to be in capitalism. They don't have to be in communism. They can be in massialism. What massialism? Look at this. In the beginning, it works like a capitalism. If you work harder, you will be making more and more money. But the thing is, the massialism has a ceiling, something like $100,000 a month. So if you reach the ceiling, making $100,000 a month, then it start working like communism. Starting from that point, no matter how hard you work, even though you work harder and harder, still your income doesn't grow. It's still, now it works like communism. So if you work harder, and we, already there are many people who reach the ceiling already, and they are still working harder, knowing that they don't make more money. But why they are still working harder? Because they love now. They love do Atomy. Why? Because they can help a lot of people. And they were poor. Me too, I was very poor. Let me tell you about that later. But anyway, if they work harder and they got bigger revenue, do they make more money? No. This exceeding revenue will help those people on the bottom. That's why this curve is changing the world. We have to give a Nobel Prize for whoever made this system, our champion Huntsville. Let's give him a big round of applause. He's changing the world, giving this opportunity to a lot of people who didn't even have any money, right? So this is a nationalism. And let me show you another graph. This is a company, and this is the income chart. And usually, those people on the top, very few people on the top will be making most of the money, right? And if the company become bigger, who gets the benefit? The same, very few people on the top will be making all the benefit. Very little benefit goes to the bottom, right? But in Atomy, it becomes like this. We have a ceiling again, which is about $100,000 a month, and you will be there. If you work hard, you will be there. Look at the family. Do they look happy?
Yep.
Yeah, must be happy, at least financially, right? I don't know about the children, if you have 4 children, and I know. Anyway, once you get there, you'll be happy, let's say, okay? But if Atomy gets bigger and bigger, what happened then? Do they make more money?
No.
No. If Atomy gets bigger, more and more people will be on the top. So that's what we call nationalism. We want to share the benefit with more people by limiting the income that you could be taking from Atomy. So if you agree that is $100,000 enough to make a good living?
Yes, definitely.
Then you could join. If you don't agree, I need more than $100,000 every month. I need like $200,000, $300,000 every month. Then you don't have to be here. There's a lot of companies called that you can make millions of millions of dollars every month, right? But you know what? Average people like us is not. I don't think we can do that. If you can do it, you don't have to be here, right? But if you are not like that, welcome here, because you could be making $100,000 a month if you believe it. Okay? It sounds too good to be true, just like our Jesus came down for us, died for our sin on the cross. For me, if you just believe in it, you'll be saved. It's too good to be true. But still, a lot of people don't believe it.
Yes.
It's so awkward. Same thing in Atomy. If you just switch these products to Atomy, you can get started. From French Revolution, you see these 3 words: liberty, equality, and fraternity. Those people who cared about liberty, they become a capitalism. And those people who cared about the equality, they become a communism. But both of them forget something. What was that? Fraternity. They forgot about that. That's why they have a problem. But Atomy didn't forget about that. Atomy combined all of this together, and we created nationalism. Why am I saying we included fraternity as well? Why? Because in Atomy, we don't care who you were. You could be still making success. Why? Because you don't need any special skills. Or as long as you can say, hey, do you know Atomy? Hey, would you like to try this product? Hey, would you like to come to seminar with me? If you can say these 3 things, then you could be successful, no matter who you were. But no matter how good education level you have, no matter how much money you have, if you cannot say these things, you cannot be successful in Atomy, right? You have to say this. You have to say this to give this opportunity to people. And they will listen to you, and they will try the product, and they will realize this product is really good, and they will maybe come to the seminar and listen to the speaker, and then maybe they can see the vision of Atomy. right? So it doesn't matter how old you are, it doesn't matter how poor you are, man, woman, it doesn't matter. My sponsor, she's making about $600,000 a year. She never went to middle school. She only school she went to was elementary school. She never went to any school. And she's been working in the garment factory for 33 years, never had any friends, but she became a successful in Atomy. If you go Atomy, big seminar, a lot of people making success, but a lot of them never worked before. A lot of them started from when they had nothing financially, but they are still making success. Why? Because we have a system provided for you thinking about fraternity. So no matter who you are, it doesn't matter. That's why a lot of people are making success throughout the whole world. You know, a lot of people in Cambodia, their average income is 400 of Atomy, of America. But still, those people in Cambodia, they are still making success through Atomy because we have this system, all right? General commission, this is one of the income that you could be making from Atomy. It has a lot of numbers, probably you don't understand, right? Don't worry about it, right? If you're not a good person with good at the numbers, don't worry about it. Only thing I want you to remember is this. As you go higher and higher, you'll be making more and more money, but the thing is, this one I want you to remember. As you go higher, your paying out rate is getting lower. Understand? It's totally opposite than those
Other
companies out there. In those companies out there, it's like this. Winner takes all. Winner takes all. The 1% people takes most of the money. 0.1% people takes most of the money too. But Atomy is not like that. As you go higher, we give you lower percentage. That's what we call righteous distribution. Another type of income that you could be making from Atomy is message bonus, right? We have 7 messages. Don't worry about it, it's too complicated to understand, but only thing that I want to remember is this. The very first message is sales master, and they are taking half of the message bonus, and the other 6 messages, they have to share other half. And we call it again, righteous distribution. What is righteous? What is righteous? It's
Fair.
like this, right? Is this righteous? In Atomy, we think this is righteous.
Yeah.
This is righteous. So everybody, it doesn't matter who you are, you can still see the baseball game, right? That's what we call righteous, and that's implemented in our marketing plan. So if you have a chance, or if you want to make a success through Atomy, I want you to go to an app. We have an app. You have a smartphone? Raise your hand if you don't have a smartphone, right? Everybody have it, right? No, nobody's have a smartphone? Raise your hand if you have a smartphone.
Oh, yes.
I have to make sure because, oh my God, am I in a wrong town? Nobody has a smartphone? We need a smartphone at least to have to do the business, right? If you have a smartphone, install our app, Atomy app, official app. And if you go there, log in there, and you can see compensation plan. It has 3 pages of how you get paid. If you keep reading it, you will understand automatically how righteous compensation plan we have. Okay, it's amazing. It's really, really amazing. It's not like any other company out there. And we have a promotion bonus as well. Every time you get promoted to the next membership, you get a lot of benefit, but also they give you a cash bonus as well. Assuming $1 is 1,001. Okay. Now, if you become a diamond master, they give you this. I'm a crown master, so I got $300,000 in cash. And then also, if you look at the compensation plan, if you become a crown master, they're supposed to buy a car for you. They're supposed to buy it costs about like $56,000, something like that. But the employees of Atomy America, they are very busy. They are too busy to shop around the car for Jason Shim when Jason Shim became a crown master. So they just, Jason, I'm sorry, here's just the money. Take the money, buy whatever car you want to buy. So I got almost like $400,000 cash came in 15 days. So have you ever have an experience like that?
No.
No?
No.
Let me tell you the experience. It's a very delicious. ¿Habla español? Muy rico. Muy rico, muy sabroso. And only thing I'm waiting for is this $1 million. You know, if you combine all of this together, it's $3.6 million already. Is there any company like, hey, Jason, thank you for working for us for 20, 30 years. Here's $1 million for you, for the gift for your retirement. Is there any company like that?
No.
I don't think so. But in Atomy, they do. They do. But don't get too excited about this cash bonus, because once you get there, you will be making more than $1 million every year. Remember, the maximum income you could be making is $100,000 a month.
Mm-hmm.
So if you combine them together, it'll be way more than $1 million every single year.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing, right? So don't get too excited about this. And we are binary company. Binary means you just have to build two different groups: left group, right group. If you ever have an experience from other network company, they ask you to build many legs, many groups.
Mm-hmm.
Is it? Some company ask you to build like 3 legs, 6 legs, 12 legs. Some company, if you go 30-something legs. Do you think it's a humanic thing? It's like more like an insect. But Atomy is very humanic. You just have to build 2 legs, left group, right group. Can it be easier than that? No, right? Simple, very simple. And we have unlimited levels that you could override. No matter how far away from you your downline is buying, still you get the benefit. All right, unlimited levels. You know, I was in other networking company right before I started Atomy. They charge you $500 to become a member, and you have to do a certain amount of money every month to override up to 3rd level. Only 3 levels. If you want to override up to 5th level, you have to do more obligation every month. Then you get overriding only up to 5th level. If you want to override up to 7th level, you have to have almost double obligation than before to override up to 7th level. Can you imagine? But in Atomy, we give you the opportunity to override up to unlimited levels as long as you have 10,000 PV. 10,000 personal PV. What 10,000 personal PV means? It's not $10,000, okay? If you buy 1 box of toothbrush, it's more than 5,000 PV. So if you can buy 2 boxes of toothbrush in your lifetime, then you got already more than 10,000 personal PV, then you are able to override up to unlimited levels. Isn't it amazing? You have no idea how great Atomy is if you don't have any network marketing company experience before. Anyway, I'm telling you, it's a great feature. And we are global one server. You have no idea how great this feature is, because doesn't matter what country they are in, as long as we are in that country, you can sign them up under you. Just like if you know somebody in Spain, habla español, somebody know in Spain, you can call them up, hey, become a member. So you can make them a member under you, just like you are making your neighbor a member under you. Right? You can sign up somebody in Japan, you can sign up somebody in Colombia, Brazil, Mexico, UK, German, France, Italy, Greece. It doesn't matter where they are, because we are in there, you can just call them up, become a member. And buy product, try this product. If you don't like it, return it. Have a faith, because we have almost 0% returning rate, 0.2%. It's almost a 0. People are not returning because it's good. And it's cheap enough for them to just keep it. And if they just keep using it, they realize how great product Atomy has. Okay? And we are in many countries. And another great feature is this: qualification. In other network marketing company, you have to be qualified every month to make money. If you want to make money for this month, you have to be qualified for this month, which means you have to spend some amount of money for this month. But if you want to make money every month, what does that mean? You have to be qualified every month. And then you have to spend some amount of money every month. If you stop spending the money, your income stops. Right? But many cases, if you make more income, you have to spend more money. It's not something that I can understand. But this is how they are, how they do. in network marketing. But in Atomy, how many times you have to be qualified? Just once in your lifetime. How many times? Once in your lifetime. So once you got qualified for a certain level, you are qualified for that level for the rest of your life. You don't have to buy again and again and again to be qualified every month. Just qualify once in your lifetime. So let's say you got qualified, and you don't have to buy every month. But do you stop brushing your teeth because you are qualified? Do you stop taking shower? Do you stop doing laundry? Do you stop doing dishwashing? No, you still need these products anyway, right? Mm-hmm. Then what would you do? You want to buy your stuff using your partner's ID. Because you got qualified already, you don't need to put more people into your account. Now you are buying your stuff using your partner's ID. Then get the idea. Your partner will be qualified a lot faster than you, and they will start buying using their partner's ID, and on and on. So imagine, Atomy can grow much faster if you understand Atomy much better. So it's a matter of how much you understand about Atomy. If you don't know about Atomy, you don't know nothing. But once you understand about Atomy, you cannot go to sleep. So my goal is today, I want you cannot go to sleep. So if you have a good sleep tonight, that means you don't understand yet. Right? Oh, tomorrow in the morning, oh, I got a good sleep. Wait a minute. You know what? If you have a good sleep, come back again. I'll teach you one more time. If you cannot go to sleep because you got too excited by Atomy, that means you have to come back again with more people. Because you need to spread this good news, gospel. This is the gospel. Education center. If we have a center, right, they give you 6% of the total PV of your group in this country. You know, I used to have a dream that I have my own office when I was working in dry cleaners. It's nonsense, right? Why would you need an office if you're working for somebody? I'm just delivery guy, right? But I had a dream. But it was nonsense, so it was just a dream. But now, through Atomy, I got my own office. I got my center in New Jersey too. And then they pay me 6% of the PV in my group, not the whole group. Those people who belong to my center. It's not a lot of money. Don't think about making a lot of money from this. It's enough. Sometimes it's good support from you, from the company to you. It's not a lot of money, but it's a good support. So having an office is not very difficult in Atomy, okay? If you open a center, consult with your sponsor, what should I do, But it's still, you need to think like an investment. And most of all, the reason why we are doing this Atomy is residual income, $100,000 a month. Imagine this money continues to come to you for the rest of your life and inherited to your children. Atomy is promising 3 generation inheritance. 3 generations. But personally, you know what? It doesn't matter much. It doesn't mean much. Why? If my children thinking, oh, I don't have to do anything because I'm gonna inherit my parents' income, I need to tell you something. You know what? You better wait very, very, very long time. Because you know why? Because I'm taking hemoim, noni juice, vitamin C, omega-3, probiotics, everything. I'm taking every day. And I'm exercising every day. Finally, I got a very good reason why I need to maintain my health, and I want to live very long. I want to see my great-grandchildren too. So, don't wait for me to pass away so that you can inherit my income. Start your own Atomy business and get yourself started. You know what then? 3 generations started from them again. And you know what? If they getting started with the Atomy business, they're gonna be even healthier than me. So they live longer than me. How about their children? Their children have to wait even longer. So their children have to start their own Atomy business too. Right? So see that? It's because of that, I think the generations inheritance is unlimited generations, I think. Generations to generations. Why? Because imagine their parents making $100,000 every month, but still they are traveling around, enjoying their time, having vacation all the time. They have a financial freedom, time freedom, and they have a lot of friends all over the world, enjoying their life, still making a lot of money. But for them, they're working for somebody else, getting a lot of stress, getting yelled from their boss, fighting with the spouse, And they look at the parents. What kind of life they have? Maybe let me start my own atomy business too, right? That is happening in South Korea right now. That is happening in many Asian countries right now. They don't have an opportunity. So they are working very, very hard. So imagine 3 generations, 5 generations later, when all of us die under the ground and our great-great-grandchildren think, oh my God, Jason Shim, he started like 100 years ago about atomy, and we get, how many courses we are inheriting? Maybe 10 atomy courses that we are inheriting. Imagine every Friday, 100, we have an income, right? If we combine 10 atomy course generating $100,000 every month, that means $1 million every month. Even though we have 10 grandchildren, they are still enjoying a lot of money, right?
Yeah.
Imagine. But at the same time, those people who didn't start atomy business like you were here, and they said, my great-grandfather didn't get started with atomy at the time when our chairman was there. What a shame. I have to start my own atomy business now. Imagine. This is a great opportunity for you for now, and you could build this residual income. Wealth. 20% of people used to own 80% of the wealth of the whole world, right? But now it's like this. 1% of people owns 99% of the wealth. Can you agree with me or not? I think most people can agree, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, if you're not in 1% side, that means you are in 99% side, then the chances are you will be poorer. Because the income the income increasing, right? Your income is increasing, right? But the price of the product is increasing faster. That's why we are getting poorer, because of the inflation. It's not, and we are getting older. How about the future? Even worse. It becomes like this. What makes a difference? It depends on whether you own a platform or not. If you own a platform, then you could be in there, and you have a very good life. Like Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos or the Facebook guy, what's his name? Zuckerberg. Yeah, Zuckerberg. So that makes a difference. Do you have your own platform? No.
Yeah.
Then I have good news for you. Atomy personal platform is given to you for free. Isn't it amazing? Isn't it something worthy to talk about to other people over there? Right? They don't know anything about this yet. So be joyful. Be agradable. Be joyful in Spanish. How to say that? Free membership and low maintenance. We just invested another $10 million to upgrade our website, and we don't charge anything. And system provided. Like today, I want to have more people over here next time. I want to come back here one more time so that we could have a turnaround. We don't want to stay like this. We want to boom. We want to grow together, right?
Mm-hmm.
So system is provided. If I want to come here, the company will help us. I used to travel with my own expenses. Now I can travel with the company's expense. Company pay for my airplane, company pay for my hotel, and the company pay for this venue. What do you got to lose? Everything is provided. The more you work, the harder you work, the faster you will be successful in Atomy. Why hesitate? Risk-free business. Usually, if it's high risk, high return. Low risk, low return. But in Atomy, no risk. All you have to do is just switch your buying habit. You have to use shampoo anyway. You have to brush your teeth anyway. I call it the law of anyway. You have to consume these products anyway. You have to make money anyway, right? You have to use these products anyway. Then why not Atomy? Give it a try. And try to study about Atomy. It'll give you a great opportunity of your own business. Atomy is a great company. You have no idea how Atomy is doing right now. If you go to, how many people went to HQ in Korea? Okay, Tess and Katie. I strongly recommend you to visit Atomy, the HQ in Korea. It's amazing. You will be confused. Is it a theme park or office? It's like a theme park. They have a big slide, swimming pool, horse riding, and screen golf, and they have the basketball court, healthcare, and many massage chairs. It's amazing. So basically, our chairman is telling the employees, hey, play. Just you don't have to work if you don't feel like to work. Play. But if you feel like to work, then work. No pressure. But once you feel like to work, that work is the real work. You know those big companies, they watch your hours, right? Mm-hmm. They watch your hours. How many minutes do they go to a bathroom? They're checking your hours, right? Do you think it's efficient? It's almost like a machines. Those work, they don't need human anymore. It will be replaced by robots very soon, right? So we need inspiration. It's a humanity work. That's what we need. That's the work that they are doing. You know, the day if you become an employee of Atomy, the first day you go to work, that's the day they pay you for the month. Is there any company like that? The first day you go to work, they pay you for the month. And you don't have to come if you don't like to work here. You still got the money. And the first day you go to work, they give you a corporate card. Do whatever you want to do. But just has to be helpful for the company. If you hurt the company, I think I have to take it back. If you want to go to travel to another country, because business trip, go. You don't need a permission. Go wherever you want if you need to do something for the business. You got the full authority the first day you go to work. That's the company they have, right? And you know, this is a picture of GPTW. It's not ChatGPT, okay? GPTW is a great place to work. This is a company called GPTW, and the CEO of the GPTW is Michael Bush. He used to be the counselor for the White House, okay? And these companies research the companies all around the world, and they choose the best company, great place to work. And Atomy is selected for the #1 GPTW in Korea and #2 GPTW in Asia. So he came to Korea and he did a celebration of this GPTW. And he gave a book to our chairman that he wrote, and he signed on his book like this: "Thank you for proving the Bible is the best leadership book in the history." Because Chairman Hang Park of Atomy is running this company with a Christian spirit, Christianity. Okay, I'm not telling you to switch your religion to Christian, okay? But I'm just telling you we are running this company with a Christianity. We want to serve people. Did you shout the company motto?
Yeah.
Right? Cherish the spirit, create the vision, follow the faith, and serve in humility. And you know what? Our chairman is doing all of this. He's practicing all of this, and he's got this all of this from Bible. So that's why Michael Bush gave a book and saying, "Thank you for proving Bible is the best leadership book in the history." It means a lot. And this is a picture from Cambodia. Atomy donated 2 medical buses. Why medical buses? Because they don't have a hospital. Only in the capital city. They have to travel to capital city to get medical treatment. So we donated almost like $3 million, 30 million. I don't know. But they donated a lot of money to run 2 medical buses. Each time they travel together to a city, each time it needs about $50,000. Each time they travel to other cities. And then if you go other cities, hundreds of people comes to us. Hundreds of people. And most of them, they never seen a doctor in their lifetime. This year or next year, I'm planning to visit Cambodia, and I want to see that
Medical bus.
with my own eyes. I want to support them too. I want to help them too. You know what? Canada, UK, and America, hundreds of years ago, they came. Those people, those missionaries from Canada, United States, and UK, they came to Korea and they helped us like this. sacrificing their own life.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Atomy is practicing same thing to other countries too. We are doing similar things in Philippines, India. We are doing many things like this globally. So you have to understand. You're not just using Atomy products. While you're using Atomy products, you are doing good things. Because every time you brush your teeth, every time you take a shower, every time you do the laundry, we are using this money for those people too. So this is amazing. And Atomy is becoming the #1 donation company in South Korea. Even though they are a big company, none of the company donated more than 2% from their revenue. Atomy is the only company donating more than 2% of the revenue. And our chairman, he's donating his own personal money to the non-donation. So you are part of a good company. You are part of the good company. You are part of the good things. How to make a success? I think it's a very obvious. Everything is very obvious. So I'm going to be very quickly. Use all the products. Obvious, right? If you try to sell Hyundai, and drive Toyota, it's not going to work. If you're trying to sell Toyota, you better be driving Toyota. Don't drive Hyundai, right? If you're trying to sell Mercedes, you better be driving Mercedes, right? If you want to be in Atomy business, use all Atomy products, right? Use it. If you use it, I guarantee you, you will be prettier, healthier, and wealthier. I want you to challenge you with I want you to do the knowledge challenge too. Become the products of products. Same thing. And story sells the product. Usually when we have a presentation, they try to tell you a lot of facts, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the fact, but the fact doesn't sell the product. Your story will sell the product much better. So be on the product and have the experience and tell them about your experience. It will sell the product. How to really make a success in Atomy? Bring people to the seminar, like I told you. If you have a good sleep, make sure you just bring your body to next time. If you couldn't go to sleep because you got too excited, bring more bodies with you, okay, next time. And go crazy. How can you not go crazy when you imagine that you can make $100,000 every month? Or even $10,000 every month, aren't you gonna be excited?
Yes,
right?
definitely.
I think you're gonna go crazy, right? If Jason Shim is gonna give me $10,000 every month for the rest of my life. I'm not doing it, but But if you can even imagining it will make you go crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you understand Atomy, you will go crazy. Let me tell you what those crazy people do. They talk to anyone, and they talk about everything, anything, and they are always smiling. They're always happy because none of this matter because I'll be making $100,000 a month, right? And they never get offended. These are the crazy people. If you are crazy like this, you will be making success. That's me before Atomy. That's my 4th baby. I'm supposed to be happy. Do I look happy? Do I look tired? Tired because that's my 4th baby. And I was driving the garment minivan, making deliveries, working for dry cleaners, making little money. My wife cannot work because many monsters home, and this is the 4th baby. And after we got this baby in this world, 20 days later we lost our house. So we have to move out of the house with this 20 days old baby and 3 more babies. It was a nightmare for us. It was a nightmare. But God is good. We met Atomy. I met Atomy. At that time when I met Atomy, I was doing other network marketing company. There was a company that requires $500 to become a member. It was so difficult to make members. Like I told you already, you have to do a certain amount of obligation to override up to 3 level, 5th level, and 7th level. Unlimited level, forget about it. It's too hard. But you still have to pay $500 to even try that. At the time, I was doing other network marketing company, and one day she showed up. She came to a seminar like this of other network marketing company, And she came every time. And I want her to become a member. And she said, I don't have $500. And that was a great excuse not to become a member. No money. How can I make her to be a member, right? I cannot pay for her, right? But she showed up to seminar every time. And one day, she starts telling people, hey, you know what? I have other company, and the chairman is coming to New Jersey. Would you like to come? Would you like to come? I said, well, what kind of company is that? Well, we have a shampoo, lotion, vitamins. That doesn't work. Because I was educated from that company that selling lotion, shampoo, vitamin, it's not going to work because you have to be delivering all the time. Can you deliver whole for your life? It's not a residual income, they said. So that's why I said, that doesn't work. But I like to go because I want you become my member of that company. So I went to the company and met chairman. I had no intention of doing Atomy as my business. Really. Honestly. Why? Because I didn't believe selling lotion shampoo is going to work. But he gave us 4-hour speech. 4 hours. And then you cannot just sit there thinking something else for 4 hours. I started listening to him, and then he said, we have no joining fee, no monthly requirement, no annual fee, no website fee. Why? Because we have an absolute price to absolute price. People are coming back voluntarily. We don't have to force them to come back. Just like Walmart. If you go to Walmart, do they tell you, hey Jason, welcome to Walmart, here's a joining fee that you have to pay to shop from Walmart? No, right? Hey, you have to buy $200 every month from Walmart? No. Hey, you have to pay annual fee? No. But people are still going to Walmart. Why? Because the values are there. Same thing, we made a product with the absolute price, with absolute price. So once you try and once you understand, then you will come back. That's why we don't have any obligation. Then I was like, wow. Because I'm having trouble making people to become a member because $500 is a big burden. It's a big barrier. It's not easy to overcome. But here, no joining fee, no monthly requirement, no annual fee. And you know what? That company even have a website fee too, $20 every month. And Atomy doesn't have anything. And every time we do a seminar like this, we have to chip some money and we have to borrow this hotel room, and it's not cheap either. It was so difficult, but Atomy, they do it for everything. It's too good to be true. I was like, really? Really? And I was like, If you do this for 4 hours, think about it. What's gonna happen after 4 hours? I was so confused. My head, this one is telling me, Jason, you are here to recruit her to your company. My heart is saying, Jason, this is a company, man. My heart was pumping so hard, makes me cannot breathe. This is a company you have to check out. My heart won. I had to check out because why? No joining fee. Why no monthly requirement? Why no annual fee? At the same time, they don't make any advertisement, no sample. Still, the business is a good business, right? That moment, that's the day, and that's the seminar that I attended. First seminar ever I attended, and I took a picture. At the time, she was a sales master. She was a royal man, and he is a royal master. It's not she, okay? And now she's a crown master. Remember, crown is making about $600,000. I'm on the same level. I'm making only $400,000 a year, and he's an imperial master. He's on the top. He's making the maximum income, and he's the chairman. I give you my evidence. I joined this company in 2010. 2010, Atomy, they say they're gonna go global company, but they did $80 million only. It's not a lot of money, isn't it? It's only like a little money, right? But 12 years later, you know what? They did $2 billion, 25 times of growth. By selling vitamins, shampoo, lotions, 25 times growth, it's not average, it's extraordinary. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing. And at that time, only 2 countries was open. But now, 58 countries, including the European countries, the European Union. 30 times. Most important thing is my income. I made $8,000 first year. It's not a lot of money for whole year, right? But starting from 2022, I make $400,000, 50 times more, not $50 more, 50 times more. Can you imagine a guy who didn't have anything, get started with the Atomy business and have a financial freedom and time freedom, right? That's me. I was giving a speech in Brazil last year. I am, do I look funny? Do I look serious?
Serious.
Do I look serious? Yeah, I am serious. I am serious. Every time I give my speech, I become very serious because today, for somebody, it could be a life-changing moment. Because my life has changed from the day when I listen to Chairman. So I do my very best trying to give Atomy vision to people and hoping that you cannot go to sleep tonight. Right? Because it's a life-changing moment, life-changing company. And I became a royal swan. 2022, I brought all my family to Korea. That's the first day they stopped doing quarantine. And the airfare was very expensive. It took us $20,000 only for airfare. And we stayed there for whole months as a vacation. If I'm still working for dry cleaners, could I do that?
Yeah.
No. I could be still working like sunny beach. That could be my life if I didn't meet Atomy. But since Atomy, my life is totally different. That's the picture from Royal Cruise. If you become a Royal Master, they give you 4 tickets to go to a Royal Cruise in the Mediterranean Ocean over there for 10 nights, 11 days. And we took 2 more days to travel there, come back to US. How many people can do this? You know, if you just work for somebody else, if you just run small business, right? Taking the whole family, having a great time, and not worried about anything. Let's say you go to vacation with your family for 2 weeks. Maybe the first day you must be really happy. Oh, we are finally leaving out of here. But the last day when you have to come back, you are worried again. Oh man, I'm going back to normal. I have a lot of work to do. I have a lot of bills to pay, right? But not for us. If you do Atomy, you have to go to vacation once in a while. Every time you go, you get promoted from Child Nose Master, you have to go to vacation. It's an amazing business opportunity to Atomy. That's my wife. Do we happy or do we look bad?
Happy.
Sad. Do we look happy?
Yes, definitely.
Yes, we are happy now. But you know what? Let me tell you. We used to fight a lot. We used to fight like dogs and cats. You know what I'm saying? I have 12 hours a job, and after that I still have to look for more work because I need to make more money, because I need to survive. And she has to take care of 4 months a whole day long, right? Both of us get a lot of stress. And when we meet at night, we are starting blaming on each other. It's because of you, because of this, whatever. You know what? No money, no honey.
That's true.
It's the truth. If we had the money, we could have hired babysitters. We could have go to a vacation and get rid of the stress that we have. But we couldn't do it. We just have to keep working. Never have a chance to relieve the stress. That's why we used to fight a lot. No money, no honey. Really. That was our life. But now, looks like we have some money. Looks like we have some time too. It's an amazing life, guys. You never know how strong you are until being strong is the only option. This is my favorite quote. Don't worry saying, oh, can I do this? I'm not qualified to do anything. Don't worry about it. You can do anything you want to. We are all children of God. You have the same capability that God has. God created everything that you can see from His words. So same thing. You can create your future by saying it. What kind of future do you want? Just say it. Stop thinking about it. start imagining about it, then it will come true. You have to start from there. Imagine, create the vision. You have to create your vision, which means your future, and have a faith on it, and serve other people with a humility. Then you will be successful. And it's never too late. Today is the first day. Today is your youngest day for the rest of your life. You know what? Somebody said, in the future, the average age of people walking down the street in the downtown will be 70s. So we are still very young. I'm very young too. I'm 39. Do you remember? So get started today. Never too late. Benjamin Franklin said, if you fail to plan, you are planning a failure. What is your plan? If you don't have a plan for tomorrow, if you don't have a plan for next month, if you don't have a plan for next year, start having a plan. Start having a plan tonight for tomorrow. Start having a plan this month for tomorrow, next month. Start planning this year for next year. Start planning now for your retirement life. You never know how long you will be living in this planet. We have a deadline. Set your goal with a deadline. What does deadline mean? Huh? What does deadline mean? If you don't achieve it, you will be what? That's deadline. Okay? So set your goal with a deadline and make a daily plan and do it with do or die attitude. That's all you need. History is the repetition of challenge and response. Okay? You know what? There's an egg, and there's two different ways to break this egg. One is break from inside. If you break the egg from inside, it becomes alive. But if the egg breaks from outside, it becomes a fried egg. Understand? Mm-hmm. Every one of us has our own shell too. If you don't break it now from inside, someday your shell will be broken from outside. Then you know what happened? You lose everything. We just proved from the pandemic, right? A lot of people lost their job. A lot of people lost their business. A lot of people even lost their lives too, because they didn't challenge, right? But for me, I'm sorry to say this, but I had a really great time during the pandemic. I enjoy my time. I enjoy my hobby, doing a lot of things home. Oh, I enjoy really, really good time during the pandemic. But still, my income went up during the pandemic because I've been challenging with Atomy. I've been challenging with Atomy. You know what? In the future, because of the climate change, because of the AI, because of the robots, you know, somebody said there will be no more labor. You know what human has to do? They have to provide their labor so that they can make an income. But they said there will be no more labor. What would you do then? How can you make money then without providing labor? There's one way. By consuming products, you can make an income. That's the enemy. You have to still consume the products. You have to brush their teeth, you have to take a shower, you have to do the laundry, you have to take a vitamins, you have to take a noni, you have to take a hemoim. By consuming these products, what if you can make an income? What if you can make a residual income that you never have to worry about, you know, can you work for like until you become 60 or 70s? You don't have to worry about it because you have a residual income by consuming these products. Atomy is an amazing company. So what is your choice? You want to fight or fly?
Flight.
You need to break your shell as soon as possible. Make a plan to break your shell. Because if you don't do something, someday your shell will be broken from outside. Then you will be in trouble. Before you get into trouble, do it now. Let's get started with Atomy. Thank you very much for listening.
Wasn't that a great presentation by our own Crown Master Jason Shim?
Definitely,
Yes.
yes.
Did y'all enjoy it? Let's give him a